Saint Francis of the Chagas was born on July 5, 1182, in the city of Assisi, Italy, with the name Giovanni di Pietro di Bernardone. He was the son of an island merchant named Pietro di Bernardone di Moricone and his wife Pica Borlomon, and had French origins. The family was part of the wealthy bourgeoisie of Assisi and had participated in the name and financial possessions. It was called by the family Francesco name whose origin is still not determined. Francisco grew up and became popular among his friends due to his rebellious life, extravagance, drunkenness, his expensive clothes, wasting money, and having a passion for adventure. He had the desire to be a hero, and so he enlisted in 1202 as a soldier in Assis' war against Peruggia. He was captured and spent about a year in prison, waiting to be rescued. He received his call in Assisi during a party with friends, where he was touched by God, and since then he began to lose interest in partying, money, riches, possessions, etc., becoming concerned with the need and doing what they want of God, serving you through the total and unconditional bestowal of your life. He lived a sudden conversion in his youth, going from a rebellious and worldly youth to be a religious life of complete poverty. He abandoned his family, his old life, and went to live in huts and shelters with the wood in the woods, together with a friend he called Brother Light. His decisions and vivacity attracted other followers, causing him to later found the Order of Friars Minor, known today as Franciscans. Along with his children, Francisco renewed the experience of Catholicism at the time, preserving the habit of traveling on foot through the localities, preaching and living completely of the donations they received. According to Saint Francis, the gospel should be followed to the letter, with all rigor, imitating the life of Jesus. He latterly developed the gift of charity, preaching love for God's creations, for nature, for animals, and above all for human beings, and leaving the total donation to them, and valuing especially the poorest. He calls all of God's creatures brothers, and considers himself the least of them. To this day, he is one of the most devoted saints in the Church, a sanctity that was established since he was still alive, being known by many people and called a saint while still alive. He died in 1226 on 3rd, 3rd October and was canonized 1228, less than 2 years later. He is known as the protector of the poor and the sick and also the patron of animals and nature. We want the miracle of the conversion of sinners and the search for inscripted in faith, hope, and charity.